They've made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
He'll toss this one out to James. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Now run. James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down.
Give left side to James. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43.
Play action, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Motion man right is Jefferson. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks, gonna bring up 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Jukes away from one. And it gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Money with James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Man in motion here. 3rd and 2, McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. McCarthy to throw it. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Brooks going for the marker. Escapes a defender. And he takes it down to the 33. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Off play action. It's McCarthy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. McCarthy on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. He'll pass it this time. Complete over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 49ers 13-yard line.
Hand off here for Brooks. Has some room to work. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down with a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. He dodged the tackle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. The Vikings and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, it's Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. over.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throw here, 3rd down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Purdy picking up the pace.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here's Purdy, 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Again, McCarthy to throw. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. On the left hash, 34 yards away. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. It's the Vikings, who don't have many options here on 4th and long. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. This lined up left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Diving right side, got it! That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another 49er first.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 20-yard line.
To the air again. Purdy hits him on the out route. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
Third down.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made in close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 18.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Complete out to the right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati, the Bengals at home to take on Carolina. And this is the running back. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Panthers get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is the Bucs quarterback. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Buccaneers come away with an 8-point victory. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Jets. And here's the Jets wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Jets get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Vikings deferred at the start of the game, so it's their ball as away we go in the 3rd quarter. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes a defender. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Vikings and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. They've got first down from the 31. McCarthy looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Shovel pass complete. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Offense to the line, second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the 49ers! And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands, wasn't going to be denied.
That one right down the middle. And the The 49ers earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.